everybody. Good evening. So I go by Nicholas the Poodle for a slew of reasons. And I have something I wrote on the 5th. This is a prose poem, I'd say. I haven't written anything short in verse that was good this year, so this is kind of recent. But I don't know if it's 5 minutes long and if it fits the forum, but I'm going to go for it. And I figure if everyone's still here, then it's, not so whatever this could be. All right. This is called Fly, Eagle, Fly. Okay. See the eagle flying toward the hills. Two hills are alike and sunshine capped, though their slopes are covered by what shadows the clouds lend. The eagle does not worry about who will pay for his house in 5 years, but it will die too. And for today it approaches breasts of earth. On the other side of the hills is a valley, one of life. Most of the life there is vegetating. There is a ram, a mountain goat, and a field of boulders. The condors flying in ovals over the seaside paradise never asked if they could fly, never needed to be thanked for watching the boulders, and they will keep dying, raising baby condors with buzz-cut-like hairs that eat little lizards. The young condors will watch the paradise from high above, one day while forgetting they had parents, as there is no marker for the grave of a bird. Now back to reality. There is a gymnasium of people overlooking a park of people. And everybody is waiting for someone to do something extreme, but also looking out for one another to make sure no one does. No one is allowed to feel too alone, save for the meatheads stomping on the treadmill to get hotter, unable, no matter how much creatine, to run a quarter as fast as a leopard. But my car goes that fast, punk, one meathead thinks aloud in response to that intrusive comparison. The eagle keeps on flying, flaps its elegant brown-feathered wings. The height of ape intelligence applies symbolism to eagles and national crests. But this one bald eagle does not know that, of course. Would you rather pursue your fame or sign to be a nameless model on a pillar, like the posers on an Egyptian frieze? No matter what, the natural eagle has to keep on flying. Back in the reality, a man who is sweating gets off his treadmill. It is indoors. Sweat is on the glass in front of him. He goes over to the mats, to the television. A bunch of highly protected people in a highly protected building are on the television clapping because some man who stepped off a podium was just elected to sit around in the theater and vote and speak. There is a man shown with a camera using a wide-angle lens to find pictures of the assembly. His view is facing the camera that videos the carpeted government room for television. Not one person in the entire legislative branch is putting one scrap of food in any of the people in the park or gym's refrigerators ever. But without their ironed clothes and know-how, we would all go silly, and none of the bread delivery trucks would know how to park their rubber tires on the pavement all of a sudden. What do you know? You're just a peon. Here's a nurse walking home from after a double shift in the urology unit. Elevator conversations are the new Snapple caps. When I was a boy, fruit by the foot cost a buffalo nickel. In class, an esthetician suggested we use tote bags instead of plastic bags to prevent wasting materials that are produced in such a way that emits carbon dioxide that hurts the ozone layer. In the seaside, all of the animals are having a far better time with far less products around. However, the pupils of iguanas, parrots, I can't pronounce the name of that animal, aren't like human pupils. So they all seem cold and sure of their movement with soulless eyes. Meanwhile, the average person has 10 identities. Take Philip, walking by the Vietnam Memorial. He's a father. He played lacrosse in high school. Dementia runs in his family. He's an organ donor. He says yes. And he's a flying purple people eater. People are taking opioids, but Barbara shouldn't get a tattoo of a skull on her face, even though everyone on TikTok would love it. And you should make a TikTok for attention to your face, because adults are following kids these days. I don't want opinion, I want education. Yeah, how about we all sit down and drink water? Not like a fish, though. The fish by the sea, at the sea beyond the valley, wait for us all to lose these bodies and sail over there through the air as bass. Night casts out its purple curtain. In the faraway people area, it is less normal to be outside at night for the same reason it is not cool to take public transportation. And that is because cooperation with neighbors is appalling to a country of opportunists who are mind-controlled by caffeine chocolate monsters that melt very early in the morning before anyone sees them polluting nighttime dreams. As for me, well, I just want to deforest, then eat green apples that taste like pesticides. Fly, bald eagle, I renounce you. We are sorry in a lot of ways. But I swear, if the kids read Shakespeare, accept David Foster Wallace as a good challenge, and empathize with Emily Dickinson, this whole love of the fight of life will keep producing all natural stories. And we learned today a tote bag might be better tool than a plastic bag. I will bring a big smoking truck with mud tires across the pavement with tote bags, so long as you all tell everyone I've done it. The last sentence before bed of one who redeemed himself, life is supposed to be good. Other sentences are, it is enough to sort out your own thoughts, help the others toward leisurely destruction, it is mental. Let's hope the physical war is over. Also, pigeons, I read today, can hear sounds we can't and see colors we can't see. Okay, thank you for listening, everybody. At Nicholas the Poodle Books on Instagram, I just published a novel. It's called Larify's Dismissal, a novel from the hubbub. It's $10. I have 2 on me right now if you want.